Have you ever caught yourself wondering whether or not your pet loves you just as much as you love them? In today's video, I'm going to talk about the subtle, silent, and often hidden ways that our cats and dogs express their truest, deepest bond with us. Because cats and dogs don't speak human language, they've had to develop sophisticated ways in order to communicate with us. Today, we're going to decode 5 psychological signs to show that your pet truly does love you and has an incredible emotional bond with you. And the first one you might actually find quite annoying at times. Let's start with sign number 1, the inconvenient interruption. You're sitting at your desk trying to type that email, or you're holding your phone endlessly scrolling through social media. And suddenly, a cold nose or a furry forehead forcibly rams right into your hand. And sometimes your cat might swipe their cheek right across the edge of your laptop screen, completely blocking your view. It's easy to dismiss this as them just being pushy or demanding attention.
Hey, you in there! I demand attention!
But from an evolutionary standpoint, this behavior is deeply rooted. For cats, this is called bunting. They have scent glands all over their cheeks and foreheads, and they are quite literally marking you as their safe territory. For dogs, while their scent glands are in different places, shoving their muzzle into you is a profound sensory check-in. They are absorbing your scent to read your mood, while physically forcing an interaction. In both cases, they aren't just saying, "Hey, look at me!" They are telling the entire world, "This human belongs to me." It's a physical claim of a shared bond. Sign number 2 is a phenomenon called emotional contagion. Have you ever had a completely overwhelming day? Maybe you got some bad news, or you're just completely stressed. And the moment you sit down, your pet's behavior completely changes. This is because dogs and cats are absolutely masters at reading human biometrics. They can hear the subtle shift in our breathing, feel the tension in our shoulders, and literally smell the spikes of cortisol and adrenaline we release when we're upset. How your pet handles this information depends entirely on their personality. Some pets are fixers. When they sense you cracking, they'll actively step into your storm. They move closer, resting a heavy chin on your knee, or licking away your tears to offer a grounding presence. But if your pet is more sensitive, they might actually get up and leave the room when you cry. And as someone with a veterinary background, I need you to know, this does not mean they don't love you. Because they are so deeply bonded to you, seeing their human anchor look unstable can actually trigger their own anxiety. They smell your stress. It completely overwhelms their senses, and they simply have to step away to process that heavy energy. Whether they crowd your space to protect you or leave the room because they feel your pain too deeply, both reactions prove the exact same thing. Your emotional frequencies are perfectly locked into one another. Sign number 3 is something mostly seen in dogs, but cats do a variation of it too. It's called the flank lean. Picture this. You're standing in the kitchen, making coffee, or doing the dishes. Your dog walks up, turns their back to you, and just slumps the full weight of their hips or shoulders right against your shins. For cats, they may walk in a figure 8 around your ankles, firmly pressing their sides right against your legs. To understand why this is a sign of soulmate bond, we have to look at animal vulnerability. In the wild, the flank, or the side or rear of the body, is an incredibly vulnerable area. It's where their vital organs are unprotected. When an animal turns their back to you and leans their weight into you, they're doing 2 things. First, they're practicing absolute surrender. They're letting go of their own balance and trusting you to hold them up.
I trust you.
Second, they're seeking tactile grounding. Just like deep pressure therapy helps humans calm their nervous system, your pet physically leans into you because your body heat and solid presence acts as an immediate emotional regulator. They aren't just hanging out near you. It's almost like they're physically plugging into your energy grid to feel safe. Sign number 4 is perhaps the most profound, and it happens completely in the eyes. It's what behavior scientists call the eye lock. Now, if you know anything about animal behavior, you know that in the wild, prolonged, direct eye contact is a threat. It's a challenge. If 2 unfamiliar animals stare at each other without blinking, it usually means a fight is about to happen.
Ooh, staring contest. I got winner.
But science has discovered something miraculous about domesticated pets, particularly in dogs. When a dog looks deeply into the eyes of a human they are strongly bonded to, a chemical reaction starts to occur. Both the human's brain and the dog's brain experience a massive spike in oxytocin, the exact same hormone that bonds a mother to her newborn baby. When your pet sits across from you and just quietly holds your gaze with soft, relaxed eyes, maybe giving you that gentle, slow blink, they are breaking the laws of nature for you. They have rewritten their ancient survival instincts to turn a gesture of aggression into a gesture of pure, unconditional adoration. Sometimes it almost feels like they're looking directly into your soul. Finally, sign number 5 happens in their chosen sleeping position. Animals are at their most vulnerable when they're asleep. In a pack environment, animals will sleep closely together for warmth, but also for protection. If your pet insists on sleeping with their back pressed against yours, or curled up right against your chest, or even just at the foot of your bed facing the doorway, they are operating under ancient pack psychology. By pressing their body to yours while they sleep, they are confirming that you are part of their safe collective. If they sleep facing away from you but touching you, they are actually acting as your guard, watching the room so you can sleep safely while trusting that you are watching their back too. It's the ultimate compliment an animal can pay a human. It means that even in the subconscious world of dreams, you are their anchor. The more time I spend studying these animals, whether it was listening to their heartbeats in a clinic or spending days capturing the exact angle of their head tilt on a canvas, the more I realize how incredibly lucky we are. Our time with them is a fraction of our lives, but to them, we're their entire story. Every look, every lean, and every slow blink is a chapter of that story. That's why when I sit down to create a beautiful pet portrait, I'm not just aiming for a visual copy of that photo. I'm looking for that silent language. I'm trying to draw the absolute trust that defines your unique bond. Which of these 5 signs does your best friend show you the most? Let me know their name and their favorite love language in the comments below. I read every single one of them. Thank you so much for watching, and give your soulmate some extra love for me today, and I'll see you in the next video.